about 55 years ago, where we had the reception at St. Anthony's, I was sitting in a classroom, and that classroom is the reason that I'm here today. We had just come off of summer, and the teacher, who was a nun, asked the question, does anybody here know a minority? She used a different term at that time. And I'm in the back, and I'm looking forward, and I see Mike turn around and look at me. And then he raised his hand. True story. And he was curious as to why nobody else was raising their hand. I'm like, I know George, he's black. So, but little did I know then what I know now. That in all of that buffoonery, God had a plan to bless me. And I'm not the only one. Bob's story, it bled over into my life. And as I've been thinking about what's happened, and his long life, and his passing, I happen to be doing some reading, and the Bible talks about how man's life is like a flower that's here today and gone tomorrow. And I stuck on that because there was a contradiction there. Certainly we're more than flowers or a blade of grass, because we're made in God's image. It's only speaking to the brevity of life. And it points to the eternality that Mom and Dad are now experiencing. He's now more alive than he's ever been, right? This is the land of the dying. We're all getting closer. That was 55 years ago. I'm now 60, and soon it'll be 61. So it's what happened right during that time that's so significant. And it wasn't a loud voice. Dad wasn't a millionaire. All those kinds of things. He was a man of commitment. He lived out his faith. He served his family. All those things are attributes of God. The Bible talks about if you want to find your life, you'll lose it. And he and Mom, 14 times, spouses then, grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and friends, they gave up their life so that we could live. And in the end, he could always smile because he benefited from our benefit. And so the Bible talks about if you want to be great, be a servant. If you want to be first, be last. It's better to give than to receive. And all those things came to mind as I was thinking about his life and legacy. And the one verse that was not shared, that is commonly shared, but is so appropriate, is the verse that we hear Paul say to his young charge. It could be Shane, it could be any of the grandkids. He's about to die. And he says, the time of my departure is at hand. My life has been poured out as a drink offering. And I fought a good fight. And I kept the faith. He didn't give up. And that's Dad's legacy. And I think that his peace came from looking around and going, they're fine. They're okay now. I can go. And that's a tribute to the 14 and their spouses and the grandkids and all those people. And so I'm so thankful, is the bottom line. I had no idea that this is what would happen at the start of 55 years ago. All the parties, all the dancing, all the kissing, all those things. So thank you so much.